people. Show me the meaning of rescue. To save somebody, the meaning of rescue.
Yeah. To deliver you from something, take you from something.
So you're a poor people. Rescue me, save. But we the old people. Rescue, the meaning of rescue. That can't help me while here.
That's the same thing.
But Jota Bagara can't tell you the water. He can't pour on making the water back to kill on money. You know they getting people the pressure. Husband not working. I live in church TV. I even made 1,000 a lot. I even made 400 a lot profit. Let me come and go. Children waiting for me. You are Jota Bagara. Where will be our result next year? We wouldn't in 1 year. Where will be our result the following year?
Okay. Thank you so much. What's your name? What's your name?
I'm in a station, man.
Patience Manor. You selling the market here?
Yes.
I'm selling it here.
Yes. No market. Man, Jason. I go look for an season.
You go look for the market, you see so?
I see food, call it food price. The way up, you not understand ourselves. When you go to there, you buy another price. When you come, you buy a different price. So the money I can put it back on my.
Also, the money you carry in, to the cold storage.
You put it back on my. Very rich.
How much for the fish?
You buy snapper 14,000. What we used to buy 10,000, 8,000. Buy it 14,000. One cartoon snapper 14,000. So we beg the government. We ask y'all to help us to beg our government. We say you keep to rescue us. But the rescue that you're doing now, we're not understanding it. And when they pull the police on the street, our boyfriend here, they're not giving nothing to us again. They say they can't rescue us. Why they cause a motor burner running, they want not doing they are breaking the government. We the poor people, they must find place for us that we must be able to spare our clothes. They got poor people, they got rich people in the town. Some of all we not got more from the South God. And then basically we do, we not understand our children run to school. Our children, when we can't sell the market, we can't make a damn. They say rescue, but we not understanding the rescue team. So they were taking them from all of the street for smoking, for drugs and things. But I think you see them now. All of them turn to Zoom. They can stay in the freeze.
So the drugs are to you?
Rampant now, more than rampant.
Okay.
The drugs is rampant. Some of them almost 20% on the street because of Zoom.
The zombie drugs?
Yeah, the Zoom and they bring in Jota Bagara. Because we are trying to sell our push. But now Zoom, when he said I see that you are so sticking at it. So we ask him to please, we the parent of our boys children, we ask him to please help us to make our children to leave Zoom. Because he said he came to change things. And no change, we not understand our land. Police people getting our keke motor back, harder. Police people beating our children on the street. They say they should register, they should become go over there, go over that, other thing they do. But what police people home king? That just one thing we just getting dropping like that. Tell him, don't turn the napa, tell him sorry. We're not taking somebody out for the country. So we should tell our president to help with the poor people.
Selling money, how's the business?
We get God and go for it. We don't have to tell what take you for. But money ain't the country now.
In process.
For now, if I have to tell you that before we're all there.
Well, fellow Liberians, home and abroad, it's a privilege again for us to be on here. We want to use this time to extend our thanks and appreciation to all of you that have been very supportive to what we do. This is something that we do not hold lightly. We really do appreciate it. To have people in our community that support what is good and what is right is not just very common. So we do appreciate it. I want to say hi to my own lovely sister right there, the Va Mende Queen. I want to say you're highly welcome, Mama. I appreciate your presence. It's a privilege for us to have you. I hope my nephews are doing good. Thank you for joining us. I want to say welcome to Farrison Will. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. Jay Reeves, how are you? I want to appreciate you. Even though you do not agree with us. That's it. Thank you. So even though
think it's a Benville.
Yeah, that's an ambulance. Yeah,
It's a
yes,
siren.
yes, sorry. So even though you do not appreciate or you do not agree with us, but the good thing here is that this place is not a platform where we praise, sing. This place is a platform where we discuss reality. We talk about issues that are affecting our people. So again, I want to say thank you for coming on. I hope during the hours that we will be here for, that you will use those times, to actually learn. So again, I want to say thanks to all of you. I really, really do appreciate you. I want to say thank you. I also want to appreciate and welcome my own lovely sister, Nina Quia. I want to say you are highly welcome. Thank you so much, my sister, for the support that you continue to give. It's something that we hold in high esteem. And thank you so very kindly. I want to use this time to also welcome RJ Sa Kako. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. So, all of you who are going to join us doing this particular presentation, and after this, we hope that you will, you know, have a chance to interact. Let's interact. It's just that if you are agreeing with me, I respect that, but let's all be respectful of each other. You don't have to use invectives on this platform. No, you don't have to do it. You can disagree with me. Use the strong ever point to disagree with me, and I appreciate that. But what I would not appreciate is for us to use invectives. I will not rain invectives on you, so you also don't rain it on me. And whatever that I believe in, but disagree with me. That's good. Once you are disagreeing with me with points, I think the audience who are watching us from around the world are actually going to dissect between your point and my point and know who is saying the truth. So again, I want to welcome all of you. As usual, we ask that you hit for us the share button if you have the time, and let's have a wonderful, wonderful time. I woke up this morning to something very, very disturbing and very terrible. It is not a surprise to me and many others who supported His Excellency President Dr. George Manuel Weah. It's not a surprise. So, what is obtaining in Liberia is not strange to many of us because from the very beginning, when we embarked on this joining, we told the Liberian people that the Unity Party, anybody that is associated with that particular party, is a disaster for Liberia. I repeat, we told our people that the Unity Party is a disaster for our country. And anybody, that person can even be an angel. But when that person associate with that particular party, it becomes problem. It's a problem. The Unity Party is like a cocoon, right? Once you are in that cocoon or you are in that cycle, it is so toxic to the extent that even if you were a good person and you enter that cycle, automatically you are bound to be evil. You are bound to be evil. Because the cycle does not promote the interest of the people. In that particular cycle, it's a cycle that promotes themselves. They care and love themselves more. Let me go back into history. You see, when President Tolbert served as vice president to President Totman, he was able to experience a first-hand mistreatment of the people. He was able to experience first-hand disadvantage on the side of government towards the common people. So when he was given the opportunity to serve in the area of the presidency, he thought it was to do it differently, even though he was part of the True Wing Party. But he thought to do it differently. And that particular different step that he thought to do it by including people, making sure that all of us are on board to run government, led to his death. Because he was part of a system that believed in a cycle, or that believed in a culture where it should be for us, by us, and of us. We should not allow these indigenous, these natives, these idioms, so they call us, to ever come in that cycle. They said that the dining table are not for these idioms or these natives. So an attempt for President Tolbert, President Tolbert, to open that particular floodgate and allow Liberians to have true participation in the governance process. He was not perfect, but what he did led to his serious downfall. Led to his serious downfall. There were so many resistance. Look, the greatest resistance that you can ever face is the resistance from your own people. That is terrible. The worst fight that a man can ever engage into is an internal fight. It's difficult. The worst thing that can happen to any institution or any organization is to battle from within. Look, when you are battling an external force or external forces, to some extent, you know what is going on, you know what is happening, you can adequately position your tactics and techniques and strategies, so to speak. But when it is from within, it becomes very, very difficult. I was around doing you see, that's the thing. Sometimes people look at our faces and think that we are very young. No, it's just the way we take care of ourselves. I was around during the year of President Tolbert. Though not Totman, I wasn't around during the era of President Totman, but I was around during the era of President Tolbert. So you see there, I know it will be hard for you to believe it. And believe it. The reason why you see us, we look very the way we are is because one, there are certain things that we don't do. There are certain things we have trained ourselves to not to do. So I don't care the circumstance and situation we find ourselves in. We know that it's detrimental to our health. It deteriorates our immune system, so we don't do it. Yeah. We always try to keep ourselves physically fit, mentally awake, and morally straight. So sometimes when we appear somewhere and tell people, sometimes they don't believe it. But again, I'm not here to convince you either to believe or not to believe. I am here to give you the information that, is relevant. So that is not an issue. Even if I wasn't around, let's even agree for the sake of argument. My brother Jay, I want to interact with you small. Let's even agree that I wasn't around. But this is to tell you that we read. We are not just here sitting and folding our arms. We read, we understand history, and we know what happened through the writings in the book. So, just so you know. Thank you. So, one of the serious opposition that he was faced with was the opposition from within. His own people was fighting him. They were fighting him because they believed that he has taken an approach to include the Flomos, the Yakpaulo, and all these other people in the governance process. They felt threatened. They felt that with the inclusion of how you call the indigenous sons and daughters, at the end of the day, their sons and daughters will not have an opportunity. They believe that there will be this comparative, fight between their sons and their daughters, that which they didn't want. Let me tell you something. Today, I'm going to tell you some things, right? It's going to be uncomfortable, but I will tell you it. This show is not your normal show. It's not for everybody hearing. Yeah, it's not for everybody. It's only for those who want to learn. It's for those who are open. If you don't know today, let me tell you, the so-called indigenous, or let's say the so-called Congo, right? We say we don't have Congo, but let's say our brothers, they do not like what we call competition. Get this today. The so-called people that led us for almost 100 plus years, they do not like competition. No, they don't like it. They cannot stand that thing they call competition. They can't. When they see that you are trying to get in that cycle to compete with them, they exterminate you, they eliminate you, they make sure that you are a vapor. They don't like it. They do not like it. So when they found out that President Tolbert was bringing on board people and was opening gradually, it was a threat to their political existence and etc. etc. They felt that there would be competition. So because of that, they said, no, this man is going against our agenda. The best thing that we can do is to get rid of him. And that they did. They got rid of him. We're listening to his wife. When his wife told the word, those who were behind the death of her husband. But internally, there was this serious dissatisfaction among his people. In fact, if you don't know, let me tell you this. It was President Tolbert that was even encouraging what we call the multipartyism, that encouraged multipartyism. President Todman did not get time for that nonsense. It was President Tolbert that was including that into his agenda on a gradual basis. Even though he had his own challenges, that which I'm not going to say all was rosy, no. But it was him that was actually encouraging the Moja, the PA, and all the other small organizations. While it is true that he had a heavy hand on it and he felt that it should be gradually done. He felt that, our brothers who were on the other side, they were not mature enough to be able to handle things. So what he wanted to do was that there should be a gradual transition of these people getting involved in the body politics. He felt that, yes, we should give them the opportunity to participate, but let it be done on a gradual basis where they will understand, they will be mature, they will be able to handle issues. He felt that there should be a gradual process. He felt that the population should be more prepared for multipartyism. And the progressives at the time were not waiting for the thing. Let's take our own time. Let's do it the way. Let's be careful. Let's do it small. And they were not waiting for it. The boys were agile. And you could not blame them too, because what they witnessed, what they saw, what they experienced, what they saw their parents going through and they went through, they were like, no, we can't take that gradual process. That gradual process there again where we are. Let's go for it once and for all. And fellow Liberians, just for the surface of our discussion, let me just answer this call quickly, please. So at the end of the day, our brothers, they were not actually patient enough to say, let this thing take a gradual tour. And they did what they did, which we can't blame nobody, but history has its own way of, and then on we go. So let's just leave that. Let's come to the current day reality. So it was something that the common man has always been fighting for, a place on the table. But unfortunately, it almost like when you have a dog, right? You put a leash on a dog neck. I don't care how long that leash is. In Liberia, we say the line. I don't care how long that line is or that rope is. That dog is stay in your hands. The dog can lick it and go 10, 7, 8, 9 miles. When you're ready for it, you will haul it. You control it. You control it. So that's why sometimes when I'm listening to people say, oh, but they can't, and your brother then tell over, and I did it one. You think it is an easy thing to break a system that have been together for 100+ years? You think that 6 months can break it? I'm getting in my mood. Yes. Let me aquatify my system a bit. You think that 6 years can offset a system that have been in existence for 110, 120 years? You think that 6 years can offset it? You think so? You think that 4 years can offset a system that has been deeply entrenched for 120, 130, 140 years? You think that 6 years can spoil it? Or you think that 6 years can change it? You think the mentality that our people have been engulfed in, that cocoon that they have been placed in for 100+ years, you think that 2 years, 5 years, 4 years can change it? You must be a joker. You must be a joker. You blame President Weah for not making sure that your power was able to build his rice farm. You blame President Weah for why the road to your house is not fixed. You blame President Weah for the cup of rice that went up. I know, blame him for everything because he is the heaven sent. So blame him. I don't get problem. Blame him. But you think that easy thing when people build a system for 100+ years and they have been in that system, they have lived with that system, generation unborn have come to see that system, have come to participate in that system. Then at the end of the day, you say somebody who just come in should come and change it in 2 years or 3 years. You think you son, those of you who bring that argument, are you really okay? Our man John Hollywood can say, are you really for really? Sometimes you can say, I know, are you for really? Yeah, you say, are you for really? So are you really serious that you expect a system of 130+ years? Generations are born in that system, they die, they born in that system, they die, born in that system, die, born in that system. Then you say somebody should come there for 6 years, they should change it, right? So you expected His Excellency President Dr. George Manuel Weah to change the entire country in a twinkling of an eye. But when party like the Unity Party that have been deeply entrenched in our body politics and that understand what it takes, have been denying people the rights. Like I said from the beginning, and I want to say it so that we can start to discuss. The Unity Party is a toxic to our political environment. Anybody that enter that cycle, I don't care how good you are, they will either kick you out or you remain in that system and be corrupt. How it looking like? They are continuing the ideology of this thing is for us. Let it be in our cycle and should not go outside. Joseph Newman BOAKAI is just a clown or just a puppet that has been used by the puppeteers behind the scene, and they are controlling him. Yeah. And he has said because he has availed himself. This man has never been for you and myself. Don't mind that BOAKAI need that behind him. Don't mind it. He has never been for us. You know, during the days of slavery, we had 2 sets of slaves: the field slaves and the house slaves. The house slaves, they believed that, oh, I would die with my master. They believed that to some extent their master was kind. Their master was okay. Because at the end of the day, they serve their master, they go in the kitchen, at least the leftover, they will eat it. The master will take the rag and give it to them to wear. To some extent, when the master is going, the master will say, come and carry me. So they felt that they were, to some extent, they were okay. Then the people who were on the field, that they don't know that they were as worse as those who were on the field. So it is this mentality, right? It is this mentality. If you think that BOAKAI is for you, you lie. BOAKAI is not for you, will never be for you. Because BOAKAI is deeply indoctrinated with that particular ideology that, look, he will suppress whoever he can suppress to get there. That particular notion of Joseph Newman BOAKAI is just what our brothers on the other side have. It's just the same notion that they have. They don't have time for you. They don't care about you. No, you are nothing to them. They use you to get to where they want to get and kick you in your rear. So the Unity Party will continue to be a disaster in our body politics. Whether you like it or not, whether you refer to me or whatever name, is up to you. But the Unity Party will always be a disaster for the Liberian people. When they are given the opportunity, they don't care about you. They care about themselves. If Liberia was to be better in terms of infrastructure, it's supposed to be under the Unity Party government for 12 years. The Unity Party government is supposed to lay that foundation for Liberia's development, but they did not. To the extent that Mr. BOAKAI himself confessed and said, they squandered opportunity. No, that's not for me. It's for Mr. BOAKAI. We squandered opportunity. And yet, they squandered the opportunity. And today, what we are seeing, look, whenever the Unity Party comes to power, I always say this to people, and I used to say this, I want to re-echo it. The gathering of the vulture is not to mourn the death of somebody or someone. When you see the vulture gather somewhere, they ain't gather to come celebrate or to come and mourn the death of whatever it is. They have come to devour. They have come to destroy. So the Unity Party coming to power is not to empower you. No, they don't care about you. They will give you peanut to achieve what they want to achieve. They will use your face or our faces to achieve their goal. They don't care. They have gathered not to come and rescue you. We said this thing long ago. Long ago, we said it. They deceive you. They were deceptive in their words. They were very cunning. You allow an 80 years old man to lie to you. And today you are crying. Oh, we'll all cry. I'm going to say I will cry. Just this morning, I'm supposed to send something to Liberia for some other family members and other people that I'm helping with this, how you call one or two things. So all of us will feel the weight. But I want to say to you, fellow Liberians, that President WEAH is not insensitive to the plight of the Liberian people. Okay. So President WEAH was never and will never be insensitive to the plight of the Liberian people, unlike Joseph Newman BOAKAI. As I speak to you now, fellow Liberians, the rate is going up and up. Now the rate is like 200. Let me just bring you something here for you to see. Let me bring you something here for you to see. Cup of rice now in Liberia now is about $1 US. Something that our people cannot even afford. The price of rice in Liberia. I don't want you to believe it. Let's go there and we'll start showing you some of these things that we have here. Let's start showing you some of them. Okay. Here is a look at it. You see here? Look there. The price of rice now is $1, which is $205 for a cup of rice. A cup of rice. A cup of rice is now $205. The people who said they've come to rescue, the people who said they've come to emancipate the people, the people who said it was too much, the people were suffering and they were the rescuer, gave them an opportunity. They have connections, they have friends that will change things. They have the technical know-how, the knowledge that it takes to change the entire country, to make Liberia a country that will be self-productive. Look at where we find ourselves today. Look at where we find ourselves. Look at where we are as a people, as a nation. Let me put this up here for you to see it. Look at where we are. The price of rice Can you imagine a cup of rice? A nation where people cannot even afford to eat $1 a day. No, we can't afford to eat dollar a day. $1 a day. We can't afford to do that. We can. But a cup of rice is $1. Can you imagine this? That the people who said they come to rescue, these are the people who told us that they know better. These are the people who said to us that they have all of the technical know-how. They have all that it takes to make Liberia a prosperous nation, a nation that will be self-dependent. They told us that they know the book, they know the English, that they will use their connections to be able to emancipate our people economically, politically, and etc. They condemn President Weah under his government that the price of rice was somewhere around $50, $60 for cup. They condemn it. They condemn it. So look there today. Look at what we are seeing. It has not even started yet. It has not even started. Look at how much our people are paying for cup of rice in Liberia. Oh, don't tell me that that rest business, because yesterday you said that the rest the people must eat. Rest shows that the people are developed. But under His Excellency President Dr. Weah, we did not see the price of rice going up to $205 for a cup. In fact, the price of rice has increased while the cup of rice has decreased. They are not using the normal cup that we know, the summer cup. Those of us that were born maybe in the 80s or maybe somewhere in the 70s or something like that, it's not even the cup that they are using now. The cup has reduced significantly. The cup has reduced. No, you're listening to people. When people come up, they tell you what they are going through. I will play you videos. Today I'm going to play videos here. Thanks to one of our brothers who went on the street randomly and was asking people, look, let me tell you something. You know the worst people to ever ignore are the people who you think are not significant. Wheelbarrow total, people who selling in the market. Ignore their concern. Ignore what they will say. Just use words on them and say these people are not serious. They have nothing. They do not understand what is happening politically. They are not inclined. Use every word that you can use on them. It is the worst thing that you can ever do. I learned that over the period. I learned that over the period. The people who you should not overlook, who you should not, try to just ignore their concerns, are these common people that you see in the markets, that you see on the streets. They are the true reflection of the government performance. It's not the people who are sitting in offices. It's not the people, or they are not the people who you see, maybe, for example, when you go to the office, you see them coming with far, kosu, and other things. They are not the people. The people that you should listen to are the marketeers. The people that you should be listening to are the Yana boys. I learned that. And there was a very, very fun interview that was conducted courtesy of our brother. And let me see if I can go there and bring you what I'm supposed to bring you. Let's see. Let's bring you this. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let me see. Just bear with me. Let me go right there and then be able to bring you what I'm supposed to bring you. So you can listen the voice of the common people. So you can listen to them, what they are saying. You think they are joking? They are not playing politics. That's the reality they are telling you. Overlook it at your own detriment. Oh, yeah. When the people talk, say, oh, the people don't know, but the people are pay agent. Classify them as pay agent, no problem. That's good. And you will get the repercussion will come. You will get a result. You will get your pay. Let's go ahead and play this. Listen to this. Voices of the common people. Listen to this.
For a very long time. Yes. I'm a United Party partisan from local country. How long have you been selling here? I've been selling almost 3 years. Now
He is a member of the Unity Party. But you know what happened? Our brothers will want to just sweep this on the side. You know what they want to do? Oh, forget about it, man. Forget about him. Who is he? That's what they will say. Oh, forget about that man. Who is he? One thing I know about the Unity Party, they just think that 2025 is 2005. where they will think they will use money, play cheap politics, and at the end of the day, they win the day. There are people who are saying, oh, forget about it, man. Who is this man? Who if he is? Who is this other ball? In fact, the ball looking like somebody who must even pay attention to. He's telling the world that he is a member of the Unity Party. He was convinced by the message that was spilled out there by Joseph Numa BOAKAI that I've come to rescue. Listening to him, no overlook it. When we talk, he say, oh yeah, we care about our people. Listen here.
Yes. I'm a Unity Party partisan from local country.
So how long have you been selling here?
I've been selling almost 3 years.
Almost 3 years. You know, I will take my own time and go. I get a lot of videos today to play. Almost 3 years he has been here. Almost 3 years. This is a brother who supported the Unity Party. No, overlook him. Call him name. Oh, grown up man. Oh, that's true. Call him name. Don't worry. But you will feel the weight. These are the people who are feeling the weight. While Joseph Numa BOAKAI and his likes are taking $1 million to Lofa, taking $1 million to Cape Man. Now, people, we are doing plenty of things here. We are also babysitting, so bear with us. It's some of our job too. So just bear with us while we listen to this and we attend to matters of, other importance. Thank you.
Yes. I'm a Unity Party partisan from local country.
So how long have you been selling here?
I've been selling almost 3 years. Not even 3 years, but I can't remember. But almost, yeah.
But you've been selling here for a long time.
For a very long time.
Yeah. So how was things doing President WEAH town?
It was smoothly moving. Oh, small, but for now, as you can see, since the morning, we not even sell one customer.
So since this morning, and then nobody has bought anything for you here.
Yes. When you can take your market, they expect you to free. Okay. Since the morning, nobody number. So are you free? You leader. I will get taken out my.
Wow. So now, will you prefer President WEAH coming back?
Oh yes, I'm a Unity partisan.
Yes. But now, if election is here today,
I will vote President WEAH.
President WEAH.
Yes.
So you are Unity partisan.
Yes, because of what's going on now, the really getting on shit. Yes.
The economic condition is not better.
Oh yes.
Okay. Your name again?
I'm J. Kamara.
I'm not J. Kamara.
Yeah.
Thanks for having you. So ma, how everything?
We just listening to Ahmad J. Kamara. Overlook him, insult him, call him the names you want to call him. Tell him he's a pay agent. But it is the reality. It is what our people are faced with. It is what happening in Liberia, the current day reality. These are not people that go to offices to go and work. These are people who earnestly earn their living by going on the street to go and sell. And you know what Joseph Numa BOAKAI promised these people? That our mothers will not experience suffering no more. Be careful how you pronounce words when you are in your enjoyment moment or enjoying moment. But Joseph Numa BOAKAI, they intentionally did that because they knew that the only way that they could cajole the people was to use fake promises. And we told Liberians that this is bad. Don't try it. If you try it will come back to haunt you. People say, oh, we're playing fun. You listening to that brother? He is a member of the Unity Party, pouring out his heart. He said, I voted for the Unity Party. I'm a partisan of the Unity Party. But tomorrow, I may not vote for them. He said, I will not. Because these are the people that are feeling the way. You think they got time for your budget? When your budget increased to 800 million, it increased to the other 100 million, and the other person taking pay, and you have increased the other person pay. They ain't get time for that, your thing where you can be talking. Economically, the paradigm of things and inflation. No. They are the ones that will feel the direct impact of inflation or deflation or whatever inflation that you call it. They ain't got time for that thing that you write in your newspaper. No, that is not their concern. You listening to these people pouring out their heart, listening to this mother, listening to this woman. Call them pay agent. Ignore them. And the consequences you will bear. Listening to this other lady.
How's the country with you now?
The country too hard. Not allowed to my son. The country hard.
Wow.
Can you imagine? My children coming dry. The old shoe that on the bed I take from there. Doing job time. Yeah. I will buy different things. I will come as shopping. I buy different things. But the old shoe, yeah. I come from breaching it now. I'm going to put it on and they're going to. So tell me now, what the facility now that will going on in the country? It's too hard.
So you saying that what you were promised by the Joseph Yuma BOAKAI government, that is not what you
nothing. I'm not saying nothing working. Nothing working.
You listening to this mother? Call her names. Use invectives on her. Tell her how uncool she is. Whatever. But she represents thousands of mothers who are going through the same pain. At least during the years of President WEAH, some kind of minister in the area will want to help. They will run to some kind of minister. You know, somebody was telling me something, right? Yesterday, we were in a conversation. The guy said, Prince, I said, yeah. He said, my man, something happening in this country. I said, what happening? He said, Prince, I remember. Yeah. He said, I remember doing the WEAH administration. My man, you could go to some kind of minister house and go cry to him. That minister will want to make some kind of morale. When you go there, even you ask him for something like 2,000, if he can't give you the $2,000, I mean Liberian dollars, he will give you some kind of lay $1,000. He will give you some kind of 1,000. If you go to some kind of area, some kind of way, some kind of person in the community, you know, we want to share. You will go there, they will sunny, they will want to share. But he said, Prince, do you know that in this time, my man, the men that are working in government, brother, when the men enter drinking spot, when they see two more ordinary people around, the men leave from the area. When the men go to drinking spot, in fact, they can get special room for them. He said, most of these drinking spot now in Liberia. Somebody who's in Liberia was telling me, he said, Prince, I'm lying to you, brother. He said, do you know that most of these drinking spot now, they get VIP center? The VIP center, you pay something like $10 before you can go there. And those VIP center, he said, brother, you know who can be in the VIP center? I said, no. He said, my man, a government minister, a man are working in the government. So when the men go the way doing the CDC time, Ali all always sit around the same table. Ali when the men they bar, Ali beer. It has some kind of one set. It will leave from on a table to go on a side. Or we come around, hey, chi, hey, the chi around, the chi low, hey, all right. He said, Prince, before we move from down there, even if we won't carry money there, we come from there with money. Because the men will look at all and give us going to leave $5 or $10. I'm sorry, ignore the noise. Like I said, I'm doing my second or third work, whatever you call it. I'm babysitting, so bear with me. So we are in this together. Other people on the other side doing their own. I must say on the other side are doing my own. So just bear with me. Liberia matter is important. We got to touch some. So that's why we got to share the time. So he said, Prince, we'll go to some area, my man, and go drink. We even carry father out there, but we're coming from those places. We are coming back with some kind of full money for the next day. He says sometimes some of us that what we just do, we just get transportation, we just leave from one place to another. So now we go to the other drinking spot, go see our some of our minister. Hey, minister, all the minister low, all right. That's some gonna lay $20, he will drop it. If that's some gonna far, how you call of us there, we share $20. Everybody get a lay 100 that we put in our pocket, then we relax. We wait for another minister again that will come. He said the men and they will never go to VIP section. He said, look, during President WEAH time, most of these clubs that have VIP section, they were losing customer in VIP section. He said, because all of us, we used to be Osa. When they will put a table down. He said, some of us who can play Jaffa and go there, hey, my chia, and take one bottle and drink. Someone will go there and say, oh, chi, forget it, we'll provide maximum for you. It has some kind of $5 US or $300. It will drop in our pocket, we'll get it. That is not, I'm not saying that is a better life. I'm not saying that is, where they wanted to be. Or he wasn't saying that that is where, we wanted to be. But he said, at least the men they will share with us. So now they will blast our and say, look, gentlemen, they kind of life not correct. But at the end of the day, when they finish blasting, it has some kind of lay hand, they will put it in their pocket. When they haul it also, it has $20, they will leave it, we all will share it. He said, but Prince, right now, every club you go to in Liberia, they get VIP section. When they men come, they call themselves minister, all of them just go in that VIP section. They get hell about security there, they close the door. Because to even enter the VIP section, sometimes that's $20. Where hustle men will take $20 from before you enter VIP session, before you go there and try to mingle with somebody men and ask them for assistance. When they come in also, they get security with them. Even in club, they get security with them. Hey, the men they just running their car. There are people who running from something. Run straight in their car, close the car. Where are the men gone? He said, Prince, we are feeling it here. He said some of the things when we're talking, some people just feel that we're joking. But brother, not joke. The truth I'm telling you. He said, I gave an example. Sorry, Uncle. You throw the phone down. Don't do it. Mm, You're welcome. You see, says the principal man, some of us say we're not really working like that. But my man, before the day come to an end, when I saw gonna lay $20 better, it would be in our pocket. We go something will happen. The one guy was telling me, he said, Principal, imagine me that used to ride motorbike. He said, every Saturday, he said, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, are my day. He said, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, these are my day. There is nothing less than 5 or 6,000. He said, I used to carry $10,000 home, riding my back. He said, I would just go sit down to somebody in the team area there. He said, but right now, as I speak to you, brother, it's not easy. He said, it's not easy. The men take us from on the street. The men say we shouldn't ride again. At the end of the day, businesses now, they are not even selling the way they used to sell. Some people who used to be there, some people used to be there up to 10 because now you hardly see motorbike. So some men, as soon as 5:30, 6 o'clock, you see them, they're trying to go. They're trying to move. They're trying to find their level because they may not be able to see motorbike to take them to their various destination. We ourselves, motorcyclists, that really used to make money. Sometimes when we carry people 2, 3 times, 4 times, before we reach 12 o'clock, we set. He says sometimes the money we can make on Saturday is enough to even carry us all through the week. He said, look at now. A man with 5 children. I say 1, 2, 3. I say 5 children. Talking and complaining. He said, Prince, what are we going through? Nobody shouldn't lie to you that the money not your brother, the money here, but the money me. He said, brother, man, the money me. The money can share. The money can share. You go to the men and say, they don't want to see your face. Wait, when you see the men and face, you have to say they're coming from on war front. Their faces alone will tell you, say, no, don't come near. When you see their faces, like they're coming from on war front, the serial jelly dog killer. At the end of the day, fellow Liberian, look at where we are. Look at this mother telling you that doing weird time. She was not working in government. Look at the woman. The woman was never working. The woman, she was not working in government. She was not a government worker. Listen to what she is saying. Listen here. Listen.
The country too hard, not allowed to my son.
Yeah?
The country hard. Can you imagine? My children coming dre. The old shoe that on the bed, I take from there. Doing
Yeah.
job time. Yeah. I will buy different.
They shoe under the bed doing your weird time. She didn't even think about it. Because doing weird time, some kind of way, some kind of how she will get somebody to help her. She will go somewhere or some kind of thing she will do that at least she will be able to get money legally. But look at what she's saying. Listening to her experience. These are the experiences that our sister, our brothers, our mothers, our relatives and friends are going through in Liberia. They are speaking on behalf of the thousands of Liberians who were deceived by Joseph Numa Boakai. They all crook who were deceived by the old man. Listen to her.
Thing. I will come at shopping. I buy different things. But the old shoe, yeah. I come from Brighton.
Wanna
Now,
welcome the
I'm
Honorable
going to put it on the
Drink
green tray. So tell me now, what the facility now I will go.
Dr. Elizabeth Gay Kamara, you are welcome. Helena Wilson, thank you so much for joining us. William A. Daves, thank you so much. We appreciate all of you.
On the country,
Listen.
it's too hard.
So you saying that
Yeah.
what you were promised by the Joseph Numa Boakai government, that is not what you
Nothing. I'm not seeing nothing working.
Yeah.
Nothing working, brother. I will not lie to you.
Nothing
what
is
do you-
working. Overlook her. Call her name. Use any language you want to use on her. Just a minute. Let me. Yeah. Oh, people. Plenty of doing it. Okay, I'll give it to you. Don't worry. Okay. Sorry. Plenty of doing here. We gotta do the work that we're supposed to do. So at the end of the day, look at what she's saying. She said nothing is working. Nothing is working. Do not be deceived by these ministers who pay people, send scratch card to them and say, call on the radio. Then they call and talk tabata. They call on the radio, they call and try to speak some kind of small English that they know. They say, yeah, a country all right. A country all right. They look for something that you think can please them and they talk it. We will play the clips of the ordinary people, the people who were lied to by Joseph Numa Boakai. Joseph Newman Boyka told these people the cup of rice that was $50 on President WEAH, it was too expensive. President WEAH did not care for the people. He had no intention to help the people. But let here now he can't the cup of rice now he going to I'll show it to you. $205 for one cup of rice. Before on President WEAH time. You just only need another $100 to put it on the give you good dry rice. Even though it's not the kind of dry rice that really, but it will give you some kind of dry rice to eat. But low now. Somebody give you $200, you go back up a rice 105. Sorry, 205. You go buy $205. What do you be in your hand? For you to even buy your oil, your this, your that. You see what our people are going through? Listening to the voices of the masses. They are telling you what they are going through. Let Joseph Newman Boyka and his crows be lying. Let them use the radio station and say, and we on this is the other FM and the people doing this, the people. You think the ordinary people get time for that nonsense you can be talking? You think they get time for it? You think they got time for that graph that you go and show, and there's the graph, and you think they got time for it? These people do this thing to just deceive themselves. Who told you we cannot talk about the economy? Who told you we cannot be able to adequately discuss about maybe some other sector? But you know what happened? All that we'll be saying is just to exercise our intellectual muscle. We're talking about the reality, what people are going through. Insult us, overlook us. For you to learn from these things that we are doing, to readjust yourself. Don't learn from it, though. Cause also, tell her our nose looking big. Tell her how we get better on our hey, we are sedition, we are stupidity. Call us stupidity. Don't learn from what we are telling you. Tell us. Do not wake up to the reality. I will be one person that will be excited to see the prices of basic commodity decrease. Because my family are in Liberia. I don't play politics with my family. That's what I tell anybody. My family, that's why you see today, this platform, it is what it is because I've kept one value. I said to myself, I will not sell this platform cheap. The people who use to come to me say, we send you $200, cost the other person. We send you $300, we send someone a clip to you, cost the other person, do this to the other person. I say, look at the other people here. I say, this is not me. I believe in principles and values. I don't compromise it. Physically, I may not be a millionaire, but my character, my morals make me to be a trillionaire. So I don't play with it. So I don't come here to can't talk to can't discuss how you call boyfriend girl. No. I come here to can't talk things that will affect people's life. So my family are also in Liberia. When they benefit, I will be excited. When I see things that is in their interest, I will come here. If you don't know today, let me tell you. By the grace of God, there are very few people who stood by us. Since 2015, we decided to take this route and say we're coming to come and speak to our people through an open medium. 2015, there are people who stood by us and said, we got your back. And I want to say salute to Pape Flomo, who always got our back. Salute to my brother George and to many other people who are here, who are watching us. Alhaji Bawazi, my own brother, Salia Soni, and all these other people, Julie Rembo, all of you who continue to support us. Some of you send our cash app. Are able to buy a sophisticated, how you call the thing, a microphone. This is a microphone that I just bought. Very sophisticated, you see here? Very sophisticated. Very, very sophisticated. The thing I have microphone and I say, I was reading the song and I say, what? It's from some of the help. Do you know how much I spent to just maintain what I have here doing? There's not just your common Facebook telephone, put it down and talk. This is a whole software. It's a whole setup. For my internet bill alone, my internet bill, I pay almost $200 and something every month. $200 and something. I'm talking about my phone bill, I say my internet bill, because I have a high-speed internet. The kind of devices that I'm using, if I take any kind of Babati internet, you will just put me on, it will be reading. Ooh, you'll not even hear me. So I am saying this to me. I appreciate the moral support and whatever financial support that people give. But I'm not in anybody's pocket. And somebody will say, oh, tell them one, don't tell them one yet. Say them one, don't say them one. So if I see my people are benefiting and I see government It's carrying on the initiative that my people's life will improve. I will come here to say it. I will come here to say it because I'm a Liberian first before becoming a sedition. I'm a Liberian first before becoming who I am. I appreciate that. But we are not even seeing it. So I don't play politics with my family or with my nation. So I hope you get it clear. Let me put down the sir. Let me put down the sir. But you have an incompetent old man who have decided to enrich himself and forget about the masses of the people. When the people tell you, oh, look them, you insult them. All the people then buy pay agent data. Call these women pay agent. Continue to insult them, yeah? Continue to insult them. Remember from the beginning, I told you about internal conflict that is difficult. It's hard for you to succeed when there is internal conflict. That's why you make sure to solve the internal, the external. All of you can jump together and fight it. Remember from the beginning of this show, I told you that these are internal things the people are faced with. You think they got time? Joseph Newman BOAKAI is traveling without any dividends. What is he bringing to the table? You see some funny looking people that will sit down on radio, then they want to lie. The dividends that have been accrued by this government is sufficient enough. It's going to put the government on par. The nation is going to start to develop economically. We are seeing growth, this, that. The growth that you are seeing, go in the market and see whether you are seeing growth. That nonsense, you think we're listening to it? Go in the market. That in the market hall will tell you whether you are receiving growth or not. That the market halls will tell you. The Yano boys that they the one will tell you. Listening to the voices of the people. And I meant yourself. As stubborn.
Prefer now. We
Go in the
prefer
grave
just
with
when
the
we are
flag.
coming back.
I say I prefer 100. You know what I will tell you?
Yeah.
My chicken, my dog, everything waiting. Nah.
Everything waiting.
I say everything waiting to vote for WEAH.
Wow.
Yeah. Everything is waiting to vote for. Look, these people have realized that. Look, don't get me wrong. I will say this today, right? Let me say this today to some of you so that you can know. All weren't rosy under the regime of His Excellency President Dr. George Manneh Weah. There were challenges. There were serious challenges. Stop. Go sit down. There were serious challenges. There were some things that we did not do right. There were some things that we should have done perfectly, but we did not. We did not. It's a learning curve. We've learned our lesson. But overlook the voices of these people. Refer to them as, how you call leader people, them, who are they? Politically, they can be able to discuss the issue. Be discussing your issue while the people in the market, the rep going up. Don't worry. Yeah? You hear what she's saying. Now she is telling you that when I compare the two governments, President WEAH, Joseph Newman BOAKAI, stop, don't touch it. Please, stop. Thank you. Yes, your stuff. You see? Go for your upper. Your upper is... No, don't do it. My people are sorry. You know, we how you call? See? See what you've done? No, sorry, my people. You know, we gotta do this together. Wait, come. Chair that saying that in that the one. If people say they want to sit down in, no problem. Take the chair and come sit down. Sit down, yeah? I will stand up. No problem. Okay. Thank you very much. Yeah. We stand. This show today, we have this show here. We have this show. Oh yeah. So fellow Liberians. Hey. Yeah, it's not working. It's because it's not charged. Look at 2-year-old telling me it's not working. I swear. Yeah. Miracle. Okay. Oh. Let it charge. Wait. Yeah, just bear with me, my people. Let me just settle things. So you listening to these people? Let the poor people talk, and you overlook them, and you play fun out of them.
Yes, because I know the interest are in him, and I know that God seen him.
God sent him.
Yeah, God sent him.
So, no
Thank
problem.
you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So
You
how is
hear?
business going?
She said she confessing. We know.
Business not really
We know that
improving.
God sent him.
So now you've
We
been
know that
selling
it is
here for
God
over
who
some
gave him the
years, and
opportunity to
so
come and serve
during
us.
the region of
Because
George
we were saying it
WEAH,
that he was
as
having sent
compared to
people
now
still
under President Joseph Yuma Baka, how do you
decision.
compare business?
But
You
today,
can
thank
compare it
God that the
because
ordinary
I can
people are
remember
seeing it.
2017 when Joe have become president for
Listen,
Labrador. As of the time I become, I start making money on my own. I even bought Lendy.
yeah,
But anytime the party people come in power, something very hard. As you can see me, this is not my body.
come for
Things
your
are hard.
property.
Yeah, so from
Yes.
the economic situation, the economic situation for presently this regime is very hard.
It's very hard.
It's very hard.
So it was quite better
Thank you.
doing
Appreciate
George
it.
So we
WEAH
are time
now.
down now.
Okay.
Yes.
So if you are grading the two government, who will you grade higher past them first?
Our great Joram government, 100% than this government.
You hear this, brother? You hear the brother is saying? He's telling you that during the era of President Weah was when he was able to build house to start to get his own money. According to what the brother is saying. That's why he's telling us that during the time of President Weah, he was able to get his own money. He was able to get money to buy land and start his own building. That's what he's telling you. You think a politician man talking about? He's talking about his life. He's talking about what is affecting him. That's what he's talking about. This is what he's talking about. Listening to him, not to me. Because sometimes we say this is, oh yeah, pray single. You think President Weah will come back? He get Joseph Newman Boyka 88 years. In fact, get Joseph Newman Boyka 120 years. Don't get 88 years. Get 120. Play fun with the reality. Listen here.
Things very hard. As you can see me, this is not my body. Things
Yeah?
are hard. Yeah, so from the economic situation, the economic situation for presently this regime is very hard.
It's very
Yeah? This man is not the man who will go sit down in studio and say, well, economically, the graph is going in it, depreciation stay, blah, blah, blah. No, he's telling you about things that is affecting him. Oh, my people. How you looking low? We got to do what we got to do. Other people on the other side, what we on the other side, all we doing our own. So, but this show, yeah, we'll have it today. Anyhow, anywhere, we have this show today. Oh, yeah. So, you just bear with us. The background noise, you try to ignore it. And let's move on. So, at the end of the day, these are reality we are hearing. Come. We are hearing the reality from these people. They are not pay agents. Oh, let me finish. Let me finish. You play, yeah? Don't finish. Don't play, yeah? Okay. Count this up, please. Sorry. Count. Sorry. Ah. Mm, thank you. You see, the time for us to go and play now. So, yeah, sorry. We're doing babysitting. But this show, we have it today. We got to finish this show. Oh, we'll be here. We'll finish it. I don't care how, we'll finish it. So at the end of the day, you're listening to the voices of the people. What are they saying? They are explaining to you the economic impact on their lives. All of the speeches that Joseph Newman Boyka can be giving, or these funny politicians can be giving. You know who are those that will be able to grade it? These are the common people. These are the people that will grade it. Listening to these people grading the two. Look, the government is not great, but those of all what you see, we're talking, play we get on talk show, we get 4.8 million people watching, or we get 5.5. We say, yeah, people there, people commenting, no, the real people who grade government are these people you're looking at. The government is not great. But people who go sit down some kind of station, they get 5 persons saying that they say, yeah, we're discussing the economic issue. And in fact, we get the whole country locked down. These are the people. And those of us who are speaking, we are speaking from these people perspective. We are not pay agents. Nobody paying us. Nobody. My own government was there and I even give me $5. Then at the time we in opposition, give me $5. I was sometimes when some people say, oh, you pay agents. I say, well, if I pay agents and they are rich men now, you think I'll be doing the kind of job they are doing? I mean, one get 10 to can't rest. They are knacker. But then they are okay.
My own government and now you look at me and give me far out the time they were there. Hey, you look at me and say, oh man, yeah. You know, the way you're looking like that, oh man, you are doing well. Let's see how best, you know, we can sit down and do what we're supposed to do. Hey, even think about that. And the time in opposition, at the time how you call Sonny, the time they will give me what they're supposed to give me. And they ate. Oh, sorry, my people. What? Yeah, don't worry. We'll come and go to the playground. Yeah? Okay. Go sit down. We'll finish. We'll go to the playground. Yeah? Thank you. Appreciate you. So at the end of the day, these are the people who have been affected by what is going on. These are the people. Sit down and overlook them. When they talk, play fun out of them. When they talk, say, oh yeah, they're fully people. They don't understand what they're saying. They don't understand the economy. These are the people who will grade you as a government. These are the people who will tell you whether you are doing well or not. So play fun with them. When they're speaking out what is the reality, just go on their posts. In short, when we are playing this, instead of for you to sit down, use your medulla oblongata or use your senses and put it together to aid, you are not doing it. You have gone 2 years without making any serious impact in the people's life. The people are complaining and you're taking it for fun.
It's very hard.
These are the people who are grading the two government. The government is not graded by somebody who will call from. Yeah, calling from. Where you calling from? I'm calling from Rhode Island. In Rhode Island, I'm calling from. Joseph Newman Boyka doing where? These people, they are all hypocrites. Look at people like, for example, my own sister, Bintu Salif, who used to be on the other station talking. Now she's in Liberia, so the Liberian people are suffering. She passing around. The last time I saw her, you see the council lady. Now she with MCC now. They giving her small thing. So the Liberian people ain't suffering no more. The Liberian people ain't suffering. When her children's father used to be working in the government of Joseph Newman Boyka, A.B. Kroma, oh, she used to see anything. She was defending the Unity Party. Now she there, she will defend more. The people are not suffering. You think Bintu will take her phone and go interview the people all the way there in Jenewene? She from Grand Cape, man. Let her go there and go interview the people. Let her go to Popa and go interview the people there. Let her go all the way there in Sembe and go interview the people there. Let her go and go interview the people and ask the people about their life. But you sitting down, yeah. Cancel lele, this, that. These are all hypocrites that we should never give credence to in our society. We should never. These are people that are only moved by what they get. If Joseph Newman Boyka was not going to give her anything, that girl was going to change her tongue. She has no moral. Let me say this. No, she has no moral. That girl ain't got no moral. Politically, these people that don't have moral. They don't have no moral. But let's listen to this. While we attend to listen to this.
So we are down now.
Okay.
Yes.
So if you are grading the two government, who will you grade higher past them first?
I'll grade Joriam government 100% and this government 10%.
Okay, thank you so much. Your name again?
I'm James Fire.
James Fire. Thank you. So how is business going?
Thank God, my man, you know now.
So you still are just a Boga government. So doing job man, how was business with you?
Business was already know to say what this number no business, but to say one thing that I'm playing.
Wow. So are you saying now it's better than just Newman Boyka time is higher than President WEAH time?
Very, very hard. Very to prepare WEAH time, one WEAH against that will come back.
So are you calling WEAH back? So if election is to be happening, who will you vote for? WEAH?
Any man flip I go with WEAH.
Wow. So if you have to grade the past regime and the current regime, how will you grade them?
The past regime, I will grade the past regime 80%, and this regime, I will grade this regime 50%.
Thank you so much. Your name again?
I'm Moses.
So like the regime of President WEAH and now under Joseph Newman Boyka, how can you compare business? How was it during President WEAH time and now how it is doing this administration of Joseph Newman Boyka?
Well, the business sector now will find it difficult because of the US rate.
Okay, because of the US
rate. Because when the US go up, you find out people learn to buy can be difficult. When the years rates come down, you can find the liberty plenty in the market, so everybody can buy. But for now, the years rate is high.
But what do you think is the cause of that?
Well, we can only blame the central government for that.
The government. So, how is business with you currently?
Business is not going well now because in the government we're finding more difficulty.
So during George Manuel WEAH time, how was your business?
During George Manuel WEAH time, at least business are going on small we're managing.
You're managing.
Yeah.
So now, if you have to compare the two governments, who are you great as far as your friends?
Yeah, our great George WEAH government because this government we thought that this government will come to bring things for us, but we see now everyone are going. Our local seeing business people are not even there getting what they need in a business. Business going afloat.
So how was business today for you?
Yeah, at least I think what God gave me today, at least I in 5,000. Yeah, at least I can manage. And I saw business I selling, I come to farm a daily bread.
So you say at least you in 5,000. So
yeah.
during George Manuel WEAH time, when you come in this market here, in Douala market, and sell, usually by the evening hour, how much you used to carry home and when you live in the market?
Yeah, during WEAH time, at this hour, I used to generate almost 20,000.
Wow.
So
that's wide range.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you again. So how is business moving?
Really, it is not fun.
Okay.
But in everything, we give God thanks for the movement. But the government is not doing well for us.
Yes, so during President WEAH time, I think that was the time you started selling here. So how was business back then as compared to now?
WEAH time was very great.
Okay.
It was.
You hear these people? You listen to these people? They are giving you what we call a comparative analysis of the two governments. No, these are not your normal politicians. These are not your normal politicians that will appear on show and say, oh yeah, all is well. And the government proceeded this way, the government did that, all is well. These are not your normal politicians. These are the people who have other people that they are supporting, that people are listening to. These people, they represent the voices of the real people who should be impacted by government policies and programs. No, listen to me. Don't go to the implementers. Don't go to the people who are the architects. Go to the people who are supposed to benefit from the work of the architects. That the people is supposed to go to. And these are the people that the journalists are interviewing. I want to say kudos to these journalists. Go in the market and you hear these people are giving what we call a very, very unbiased, a very, very balanced analysis of the two governments. If you have to come in on show and say, grade the two government one, for example, say, oh, that pay agent, even though I'm not paid, but somebody will say, oh, that pay agent, forget about him. Oh, forget about that man. That man is a sedition. That's why I'm proud to be. You see my heart on my head, my paraphernalia. So I am proud to be. I'm not hiding it. I'm not putting my face behind anywhere. They say, oh, yeah, and he play. No. My face is there. But these are the people. Look at what they are saying. Joseph Newman Boakai is this ungrateful old man that, that don't even care. There is something that I'm listening to, right? And it almost make me to shed tears. Make me to shed tears. There is this lady. This lady. Look, the thing is too sorrowful. I'm telling you. Very, very sorrowful. This lady, the little boy called Kolokwa King. I want to play this here. I'm going to play this. And I want you to listen. This is really, really sorrowful. I listened to this thing. I almost shed tears. You know that little boy called Kolokwa King, that boy was crying just to see Joseph Newman Boakai. Just to see Joseph Newman Boakai. He cried, he shed tears, and asked that he wanted to see Joseph Newman Boakai before he died. Maybe that was even going to help to resurrect him or help to put him in a better position. But guess what?
Joseph Numa Boeka, being the ungrateful person that he is, again, he turned his back on this little boy. Only because this boy sang a song for him and he was blocked. They refused him. They say he will not even come around where Joseph Numa Boeka is. He will not even step forward. Denied this boy. Can you imagine? This boy was denied. He was denied. No, I don't want you to believe. Let me go and play this clip, from his mother. This labor that sang for Joseph Numa Boeka. And I will tell you how this man is ungrateful, right? The ungratefulness of Joseph Numa Boeka is something that is beyond how you call ordinary imagination. I'm telling you, beyond ordinary imagination. Let me see. Okay, sorry. So let me bring you this. Let's come here and let me bring you this. I want you to hear it for yourself. See how this lady pled for help. But who tell you Joseph Numa Boeka did not? Let's listen to this. Let me share this.
All right, so we're going.
Let me pause this. The guy that sang this song for Joseph Numa Boeka, I think is that guy that sang Buka Dancer. I think the guy that sang Buka Dancer. I had the opportunity to listen to this guy. And when he sang the song, he went to Liberia with the hope of trying to, lay his own pieces of advice to Joseph Numa Boeka and to the team. At the time, he was not even president. And this guy said when he went, he did an analysis of President WEAH and that of Joseph Numa Boeka. And this guy came back and apologized to President WEAH and said, President WEAH, I'm sorry. I'm on the ground here. What I have seen, Joseph Numa Boeka does not love the young people. He has no agenda, no dream to empower the young people. All of you can remember when he appeared on OKFM. It was on OKFM that he appeared. And he apologized to President WEAH and said he have used all his money over the period to make songs for Joseph Numa Boeka. He was in Nigeria. I think he's based in Nigeria also. He said, but when he came down and he did a physical analysis of the two presidents or the two people that were in the race, he said President WEAH was far better because the agenda of President WEAH was to empower young people, was geared towards empowering young people. His agenda was to equip young people. But he said Joseph Numa Boeka had nothing of sorts. And he was sorry that he even made that song. Buka Dutaya way your sonny Buka dancer. He cried and left from that place. The musician union of the Unity Party, these guys were abandoned to the extent that they had to carry on protests for Joseph Numa, against the government. The musician union. Joseph Numa Boeka, all the song that these people sing, he even look at it, he even get time for them. Security, where big security, man, he even got time for security when he was not a president. He just kicked them on the side. This little boy that made this song, for God in heaven's sake. If even Joseph Numa Boeka can meet this labor, I thought people at Yombli Kanga then they were saying they were rescue mother. What happened to Mandela Cooper, who said I rescue mother on the executive? Don't try to fake who you are not because you will be exposed. Where are the people around who are calling and say rescue mother? You are not. Don't force yourself. That name is not just a name. It's a character. It's a behavior. It's an inborn tendency. It's something that is part of your life. Pinda Bono did not get that name rescue mother because that get name, that who she is. That the kind of person, that's an inborn tendency of her. That's who she is. People will respect her. People will regard her. She will always be there for other people. There are certain things that when it is in you, the people can say, experienced player don't suffer for Jesse, right? As soon as you reach, you see everybody giving you Jesse. Oh man, that Jesse. You don't suffer for it. So the name rescue mother is not just a name. It's a character. It's a behavior. It's a lifestyle.
It's in your DNA. So even if she go under the sea and her, she will still rescue aquatic species under the sea, and you will still hear her name. It's not people who take on political names, people who want to paraphrase. I'm listening to the story of this label. I want to play this here, and I want you to listen. The mother cry how ungrateful Joseph Numa BOAKAI is. Listen, can you believe what I'm saying?
Where? Who?
If I can,
Yeah.
just bear with me. I want to
Click on that. All right, so folks, those of you that are watching live on Facebook, you have been hearing about the dev news of
You woke up to be like your boy is a boy hand with my inspiration and motivation.
So let me stop this here and then be able to get the video so that we can. I want to get this. Just bear with me while I try to. Okay. I want to go to the main source and get it from the main source. Then like that, I can be able to easily manipulate and push things in front, carry it to where I'm supposed to carry, and etc. So just bear with me while I do that. Yeah, just bear with me while I do that. I want to go to the main source and get, okay, fine, that's good. Now I get it right here. It's from the main source. I told you yesterday that this man is ungrateful. He does not even value people. I say, oh, we lie. Oh, I can lie. Yeah, go ahead. Now I get it from here. Now I can be able to give you what I'm supposed to give. Okay, let's do this here.
Where?
Okay, fine. I'm going to carry this in front so we can go to the mother for you to hear from the mother herself.
Yeah.
So let's just give you an introduction of the boy, then we'll go to the mother.
Click on that. All right, so folks, those of you that are watching live on Facebook, you have been hearing about the dev news of
You woke up to be like your boy is a boy hand with my inspiration and motivation. Let me introduce the best DJ tonight. Use the best DJ tonight. It's
BOAKAI King and Son have been talking about the heaven sent. So I'm here right now to make a clarity. The person that passed off is not heaven sent. He is BOAKAI King. He goes by the name. And I'm here with the family. At the side now. I'm here with the family. So I'm about to talk to the mother. I'm about to go to the mother. Let the mother herself explain.
Fine. So this is the BOAKAI King. Even they were saying I haven't sent pass away, blah blah blah. You know, they want to play politics. You see how these people are so elementary and their own politics can turn around. You see, they want to play politics with everything, including death business. That is same way Cletus, you know, after the government finish killing Cletus, they say, oh, that how you call Samuel Tuwe and that of how you call Len Eugene Nangwe. Everything they want to play politics with it because they are losing the fight. They are losing the fight because the Liberian people are seeing their true nature. So they want to play politics. So they want, oh yeah, they want to say, oh, the boy having said, President, we didn't even have time for him. They want to use him doing that time. Death, that is something that nobody has control over. Even though some of these deaths, people can actually avert it, but again, it is what it is. So they want to play politics with it. Thank God that an independent person who is not even maybe your usual journalist went there to go and interview and listening to what the mother will say. Let's go to the mother part of this whole thing. Yeah, I'm not listening here.
So
This is mother.
My welcome this afternoon. Welcome. How are you doing right now? I know it's how to let go, but you are live on the social media
Imagine
right
our
now. So
deepest
speak to your
condolences
fans
to the
out
mother.
there.
mon son bien une musique. De moi c'est une BOAKAI. Mon son c'est une BOAKAI. Mon son tell me mama. If you want to get sing for WEAH, myself or sing for BOAKAI. I said, but what happens singing for BOAKAI? My son said, man, you know for 4 years. And BOAKAI are busy man. I want to sing for BOAKAI. Say my son sing for BOAKAI. Anytime we go to that gate, we get alarm in the enter. I carry my son to the gate, we get alarm in the enter. We tell him we come out. People start poking at him. You sing for Joseph BOAKAI. You may not get time for you. You see the little boy that sing for WEAH. You see what WEAH do for that boy. See how the player leave you, a man leave you zero. BOAKAI not get time for you. Why you not sing for WEAH? The boy grief. Then you say forget about it. God there. One fun day, BOAKAI will see you. We'll go beyond their marathon. They not get all change. They not enjoy. Say won't see the marathon. The court will get a different error. We not see the marathon. We come back home. My son will go to Simon Morba school. Simon say your son will be going on to finish high school. The people say because my son get red, I'm gonna pay school fee. I don't pay school fees. My son can go back to the school.
You see that? Look, this thing is too heartbreaking, right? I don't know, but we'll go through it. The woman is explaining. Imagine this late child. Look, Joseph Numa BOAKAI is just a wicked old man. Very wicked old man. Very evil old man. That's who Joseph Numa BOAKAI is. Amen. The late child has made this music for you, for God in heaven's sake. So you couldn't even say, okay, let's see this boy. Or nobody around Joseph Numa BOAKAI, the people who say they come to rescue, all of them, they say they rescue her. Where is Darius DeLong? Where are all these people? Where Yombly Kanga Lawrence? So all these people that say they come to rescue this late child that took his own time, gave his talent, and said, let me sing for Joseph Numa BOAKAI. For God in heaven's sake. You want to tell me none of the minister could even come and say, let's see? Amen. The mother is explaining how she was being denied, how they were being denied, or even seeing the president. They tried to even see the vice president. No way. No way they couldn't see him. Ego. People use their talent. You see, let me tell you something. You need to make yourself relevant in any organization you find yourself in. Look for something to do. Even when you will be sweeping near the bathroom door, be sweeping there. Do it diligently so that people can know that you value in that area. Don't be like ordinary person. You see, time, talent is not something small. This thing that we do is a whole work by itself that we do for our party. Even some of the people who we defend does not even appreciate us. It's a whole work that we do. It is not an easy work. Do you know what it means to come and sit here and talk for 1 hour, 2 hours? You're talking facts. There are people who do not even value it. But when you are given the opportunity to play your part, play it well. Because you will not always be here. You will not always have the time. The Prince Sherry will not always be here. But so that when I shall have leave this particular stage, somebody will remember my work. You see, one thing about Liberia, they don't value what people do. The only time they value when you hit the ground. They're like, oh, remember the boy. Right now, who told you people will share my video? But let something happen to me. That time you will see me. All my video will be all over. They will cut pieces of it and everything will be all over. Now to support what we do, they're not able. Yesterday I was on the show and there is this guy who made this comment. We call him Sheriff A. Sheriff. He made this comment. And that comment was very profound. He said, Amen. I hope all of this energy and effort will be supported by your own people. He said, I hope it could be supported by your own people. Yeah, thank you. He said, I hope it can be supported by your own people. Even your people are going to help you. And just get you some kind of 1-2 hours on radio station, that's going to be fine. You know how expensive it is? I try it. It's not easy. It is never easy. It is not easy. And this guy said this. He said, even if that 1 hour, but it's not easy. It's very expensive. How much it take for you to get on station? The people too, they're making their money. It's where they can be able to get their own money to sustain themselves. That's a business that they are doing. It's not just, sitting down and there people come and talk. Every hour that is spent, they use fuel, they use resources, they use different things to be able to ensure that they can be able to get how you call the information across or to people. So we got to pay. I tried it the first few months. It wasn't easy. I almost became homeless because I had to share my salary with whatever, and it was somehow I couldn't continue. So people do not even value what you do till something happen. Oh yeah, we're supposed to. After I late. So this labor took his time, his effort, his energy, and resources, and put it behind Joseph Newman Boyka to sing for the man. Joseph Newman Boyka frustrate this small boy. If Joseph Newman Boyka can frustrate the people who are around him, that who he can frustrate? The man who dancing with the devil, he say he get respect for people? No. Stop. You don't have time. The man who decide to dance with the devil, forget it. You don't have time for you. Whether you go up or you come down or you do well, he even get time for you. No. You don't even have time for you. Sorry, we're about to go. Sorry. You don't even have time for you. So listen to this woman.
Simone when I around. I forced her to go see Simone, they're not doing. Send that time.
Yeah.
My son is goofy.
Listen.
Simone when I around. I forced her to go see Simone, they're not doing. Send that time.
Even the people who were around, people who you can go to and say, okay, say I see Joseph Newman Boyka, let me go to the other person, maybe the other person will be of her help. She said she even tried to go to other people. They deny her. Can you imagine how wicked these people are? Joseph Newman Boyka is just an ingrate. We continue to say this. Other people feel that, oh, the man is an ingrate. It's an ingrate. The man is an ingrate. Thank you. Listen to this woman as she shares her story. Listen here.
My son is goofy. Until we move sir. I'm saying, you see it. My son still continues singing. You say, Mama, people refuse. They see BOAKAI, this BOAKAI can help you. So I will sing one song for them again. Say, Mama, tell the people who want peace in the country. Say, Mama, celebrate my birthday. Celebrate my birthday. I will be happy. Celebrate birthday. It will not easy. People asking who gave you money instead of very poor person. I said Boakai gave me money.
Just to defend BOAKAI repetition. Imagine a lay child like that did something that BOAKAI couldn't even send someone a security side say go identify with HR. Amen. BOAKAI, how grateful you are. But listen further. BOAKAI killed that boy. Listen.
Boakai never give me anything.
Yeah,
I told
BOAKAI
her
didn't give
before I
father.
love you. After celebration of my son's birthday, my son go to school, he take test, him buy. Wednesday morning, my son say, Mama, my hair thing. My son wanna say, people use the computer, they say that everything singing. I said, no. And not everything singing. Na Kuropaki singing. Na Boakai no everything. My son say, Mama, my hair too. About pin Louise again. He say, come and pass. I call a pass. The pass send me 1,000. About tablet again. He say, Mama, I want to eat again. Go on the road, go buy. I now have $5. Me, my daughter, I go to my friend, they give me money, and I can buy. They give me money and buy. I kill my son for, oh, the hair wall, oh. He say, Prince, and I can. I buy here, in. He say, now I eat. And leave my son, I say, let me down my neck, worry my neck. Say, who worry your neck? Get for the person to be. Say, they come here, Mama. They come here, the worry my neck. I don't want to do it. Any time people see my son, they say that they want to see for the president. You open the roll and enter. You enter his your boy, you want to see they will perform. They will perform, they will come in, will come money,
Yeah, different people. You know, I want to take this thing from here. It's too emotional for me. You know, I want to, Sonny, maybe we'll find time to do, but it's too emotional for me. Yeah, different people will even recognize him. But at the end of the day, guess what? Joseph Numa BOAKAI and his people could not even look at this board to say, well, let's give him an opportunity. But I have an information for you and that I want to give about 1 hour ago. Police, Joseph Numa BOAKAI has sent his gangster as stand headquarters to barricade the place. And let me bring you the video so you can see it. You know, look, Liberian, we must stand up against this tyrant called Joseph Numa BOAKAI. Okay. So let me show you what happened to stand office. What happened there? What they, how you call police? Joseph Numa BOAKAI has sent his gangster to, let me see. Just bear with me. Let me show you the video. Joseph Numa BOAKAI does not respect the rule of law. That's for sure. He does not. Uh, okay. So look at what happened at stand office. Yeah? See there?
The
You
people
see,
are
yeah?
going to
Look
come
at what
back
is happening at Stand office. Look, I told you
to
Joseph Newman Boyka is intolerant,
pick up
right?
the men that like
I told you that Joseph Newman Boyka is not somebody that you can take a nyakan way, easy way. Look, Liberian, we have to stand up because Joseph Newman Boyka ain't get time for you. Joseph Newman Boyka have no time for you. You suffer, you're not listening. All that thing that happening until Liberians can wake up to the reality and stand against this star and this dictator. Joseph Newman Boyka continue to enjoy himself. This is what happened at Stand office. I want you to listen to it. I'm going to play it. Let go.
So as you can see, this is the pickup that was deployed today in the last 30 minutes at Stan's headquarters. Upon seeing my presence, the pickup fled the scene and left
I will
a
explain
contingent of police officers. And the pickup have not come back to pick up the men they left behind. This is an intimidation tactics. Though it's a threat to our own existence, but we will not be intimidated. We will not be subjected to fear by a brutal, violent, worker-trained police force that is only trained in committing wrongs. We remain resilient. The July revolution that remains non-violent will be carried out. We will not be subjected to fear or cancellation, even at the detriment of our lives. With guns to our head, July 17 is non-negotiable and is irreversible. As you can see, they are now leaving Stan's premises, having deployed for some time, which constitutes a violation of our rights, our premises. And they were not just across, they were deployed right at the premises of the institution. And onlookers were in fear and intimidation, and people fled the scene because of the heavy police presence. Regardless, we will not dignify their attempts of creating scare tactics, even if it is detrimental to our life. If it's insulting, giving me insulting fingers, that's fine. Now they are leaving.
Why did you guys?
Because you deploy in from an office without any justification. Why will you do that?
You see what is happening? Intimidation.
Why will you do that? I'm not ready. Your threat will not survive. Your tactics will not succeed. We are resolved. So you see them?
You see that?
A brutal and bandit police unit assigned by the president to intimidate, to harass, and possibly to eliminate. But we are not deterred by the harm that we are subjected to daily by this under-trained rebellious police unit that continue to violate our premises and subject community dwellers
You
to
see, so
fear.
immediately they see the camera, they decide to leave. In fact, let me just play this for you to see.
If you panic and pandemonium, we are not afraid. July 17 remains irreversible fix. It's casting stone.
You see that? You see what is happening? Under the Boyka government, you see what is happening? That's why we told you that, look, Boyka does not respect the rule of law, right? Look, Boyka is doing everything to plunge that nation into chaos. But we continue to say, we have suffered for too long. Some of us, our youth, were taken away because of the war. That will not happen to our children. If it happens to our children, Boyka and Una family must get ready. They will not enjoy peace. Wherever they find themselves, they will not enjoy peace. Because democratically, legally, will make them feel uncomfortable. I repeat,
Some of us, BOAKAI were the people who took away our youth. They took away our youth by allowing us to spend all of our years in running here, running there, running there, running here, running there. Some of us have no passport. We gotta be running here, running there. This time around that we have this peace, BOAKAI attempt to try anything funny. When he lucky, he can even go in a grave. Legally, we make him feel uncomfortable there. Democratically, we make him feel uncomfortable there. Let me answer. So legally, we make him feel uncomfortable there. You see what they're doing now? What they are doing? Employing tactics to scare people who wants to voice out their disagreement against this government. You see what is happening? Listen here. Let me play this for the second time for you to see what the guys are doing. Deploy police people in front of how you call a stand office. The people do not respect the rule of law. They do not respect the freedom of people to assemble. When yesterday they were in opposition, they went before the executive mansion to go and protest. They use people like how you call Emmanuel Service from Canada to go to president and block even the front view of the executive mansion where the presidential motorcade can pass. They blocked that place. They were given the opportunity. But today, look at what they are doing, deploying police, armed police officer to stand office. Listen to this. Listen to this while I take this call. Look here. Here is it.
So as you can see, this is the pickup that was deployed today in the last 30 minutes at Stan's headquarters. Upon seeing my presence, the pickup fled the scene and left a contingent of police officers. And the people have not come back to pick up the men they left behind. This is the intimidation tactics. Though it's a threat to our own existence, but we will not be intimidated. We will not be subjected to fear by a brutal, violent, worker-trained police force that is only trained in committing wrongs. We remain resilient. The July revolution that remains non-violent will be carried out. We will not be subjected to fear or cancellation, even at the detriment of our lives. With guns to our head, July 17 is non-negotiable and is irreversible. As you can see, they are now leaving Stan's premises, having deployed for some time, which constitutes a violation of our rights, our premises. And they were not just across, they were deployed right at the premises of the institution. And onlookers were in fear and intimidation, and people fled the scene because of the heavy police presence. Regardless, we will not dignify their attempts of creating scare tactics, even if it is detrimental to our life. If it's insulting, giving me insulting fingers, that's fine. Now they are leaving.
Why did you do that?
Because you deploy in from an office without any justification. Why will you do that? Why will you do that? I'm not ready. Your threat will not survive. Your tactics will not succeed. We are resolved. So you see them? A brutal abandoned police unit, even at the detriment of our lives, with guns to our head. July 17 is non-negotiable and is irreversible. As you can see, they are now leaving Stan's premises, having deployed for some time,
You see the tactics of Mr. BOAKAI to intimidate people who are critical of the government. You see what is happening? That's the reason why you see, I don't know, maybe these are some of the things that make the opposition scared. Because they know at the end of the day, if they come up to do these things, maybe the government will misbehave. You see what is happening? They deploy police people at the headquarters of STEM. Deploy police people at the headquarters of STEM to intimidate them, turning around with car, another person on motorbike. You see some of the things that is happening in Liberia, right? During President WEAH administration, these people, they were giving cold water, food to eat, and even per diem transportation for coming to come protest. But today, look at what is happening. We are overlooking this. You see how Liberia has deteriorated? You see that? Why is it that our international partners are not talking? All of the people who said they were working for democracy, blah, 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 blah. Why are they not talking today? When Joseph Newman BOAKAI is disrespecting the rule of law, why are they not talking? Why are they not issuing statement? Police going to stand head office, intimidating them. Why are they not talking? So that's where we find ourselves. And that's why we need to continue to speak out against the ills in society. No matter our proximity from whom, we still speak out. And I want to say thanks to all of you who continue to remain very supportive. I appreciate all of you. On this note, my people, we had to take our leave. I want to say thank you to all of you who share, all of you who like. And until we meet again, I'm your brother, I'm your friend. Have yourself a God bless day, and bye from my end.